Police investigate death threats against Trinidad and Tobago's head of state. And in sport, the regional Super 50 tournament bowls off today. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Tuesday, January 24. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
Let's go to St. Lucia and ask Cindy, what distinguishes the St. Lucia program?
I think by and large, everybody would agree that the programs across the region are very similar. There are a couple of areas in which St. Lucia is slightly different. One of them is that the first of our program is largely developmental.
We begin in Trinidad and Tobago, where security agencies are on alert after a threat on President Anthony Carmona's life. The anonymous threat was received at the Police Command Center before noon on Sunday. The caller, reportedly male, claimed to be from the Army and said he was waiting by the Savannah to offload shots for the president. The caller also threatened to bomb police stations. National Security Minister Edmund Dillon confirmed the threat and said while there was no credible evidence on the matter, security agencies were continuing to monitor the situation. He said the Defense Force and Special Branch had been informed accordingly and are taking the necessary action. Still in the Twin Island Republic, the ruling People's National Movement, the PNM, has retained control of the Tobago House of Assembly, winning 10 of the 12 seats in yesterday's elections. According to the preliminary results, the newly formed Progressive Democratic Patriots, led by President of the Public Services Association, Watson Duke, won the 2 other seats. The PNM had previously controlled all 12 of the seats in the Assembly. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley was pleased with the victory, which provides his party with a fifth consecutive hold on the THA, and he is promising there are good things in store for Trinidad's sister isle.
And I am pleased that we as the PNM, we have the authority of government at the national level, and at the THA, we have the authority of government at the Tobago level. And together, our campaign was partnership. And we mean that. And I am telling you that the next 4 years will be the most exciting 4 years in the history of Tobago. We are going to work together, we are going to achieve together, and we are going to progress together, because this country is Trinidad and Tobago, this is your time.
The PNM went into yesterday's election under a new leader, Kelvin Charles, who replaced outgoing THA Chief Secretary Orville London. Charles is expected to be sworn in as the new THA Chief Secretary on Thursday. In Haiti, students say they will return to the streets today to demand teachers report for work. This after they clashed yesterday with police who used tear gas to defuse the situation. The teachers, mainly in the Petit Guave area, have not been attending classes, demanding the payment of arrears and letters of appointment. Other teachers have joined the strike in solidarity with their colleagues. But yesterday, students from some schools took to the streets demanding the resumption of classes. The protest turned violent after the students went to the college Pierre Baptiste to ask pupils where there to join the march. Now, eyewitnesses said the students threw stones and bottles at each other and later turned on the police, who arrived on the scene to maintain law and order. And talks between the Grenada government and trade unions over compensation for public workers appear to have hit a snag. And Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is calling for common sense to prevail in the negotiations for a one-off payment for sacrifices made during the Homegrown Structural Adjustment Program. Government is offering $1,000 to workers who have been in the service for 1 year and over, and $500 to those working for less than a year. But the Public Workers Union and the Technical and Allied Workers Union are asking for 3 times that amount. They contend that the Mitchell administration can find creative ways to meet their demands. Both sides have agreed to meet again to continue discussions on the matter. And the Jamaica Defence Force, the JDF, has launched a Caribbean Journal of Strategic and Security Studies, which broadly examines threats to national and regional security. The Volume 1 journal, which is produced in collaboration with the United States Naval College, covers topics related to local and international terrorism, arms proliferation, and the level and number of homicides in Jamaica and the wider Caribbean. It also addresses water and energy security and climate change. Prime Minister Andrew Holness welcomed the publication and described it as a multidisciplinary and multi-professional forum in which there can be an exchange of ideas. Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
Tell our audience, share with our audience a little bit about the security issues. You also owned a private security company after you retired from the CIA, but share with our audience the security issues that American corporations that would help companies know what they should be doing in foreign lands, especially in Mexico.
The biggest thing that occurs to me that I derived from the CIA that had applicability to keeping people safe.
The regional Super 50 starts today, and former champions Guyana Jaguars are pumped and ready to take on host Barbados Pride in their opening clash at the 3Ws Oval. The squad led by Leon Johnson arrived in Barbados on Saturday. Assistant coach Rian Griffith believes the team will be a force to be reckoned with following their intense training exercise program for the tournament.
I think it went well. We got what we really wanted for the players then. I think the batters got a lot of balls to hit and the bowlers had enough balls to bowl. So I believe that the 3 weeks that we had, we did some physical, we did some feeling as well. And as I said, the batters and bowlers did the specifics.
The Guyana Jaguars Barbados Pride Day-Night affair will bowl off at 1:30 p.m. at the Oval, while the other game between combined campuses and colleges Marooners and Jamaica Scorpions got going at 9 a.m. at the 3Ws Oval at the UWI Caville campus. Now, meanwhile, the Pride have dismissed any notion of home pressure when they take on their perennial rivals Jaguars. Pride, last year's losing finalists, are playing at home for the first time in 4 years. But skipper Jason Holder said he expected his side to handle themselves like professionals.
I wouldn't say there's any added pressure, We're all professional athletes. We're accustomed playing in front of crowds, albeit our own home crowd. It's just a matter of us relaxing, being focused and prepared to do the job for Barbados. Whatever it takes to win cricket games for Barbados, I'm sure this group here are willing to go and do. So it's just a situation where we just need to stay focused, need to stay relaxed and execute under pressure.
That's Caribbean in 10. Good afternoon.